Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and other ways too. It's so weird. A bag of cats. So I have one earbud in and one earbud out. Like, share, subscribe. Drop a tip, cash app. Oh, these cards on the shuffle. Drop a tip, cash app. Oh my god. WTF. Okay, I'm gonna put these cards down. Drop a tip, cash app. wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store. wtfLisa eBay. It's a random store because eBay was made to be random and I have random things. It was a marriage made in retail heaven. Reading soap and bath bombs are at wtfLisa eBay. It's not retail heaven. I don't think there's a such thing. Why? I guess retail just, it's shopping. Links are in the description. All right. So, Do You Believe in Magic by the Love and Spoonful. Last night was the full moon. These cards won't shuffle. And since 9:30 last night, which would be 9:30 p.m. at my time, which would be 12:30 a.m. East Coast time, I was feeling instant backfire vibes. And I'm like, damn it, every fucking full moon is always someone doing something weird and stupid. And then, every day it's someone doing weird and stupid and the backfire, sometimes backfire affecting a lot of people. One person farts on the candle and the whole town is sacrificed. Anyway, and I'm not talking about the California fire, so don't get mad at me. This feels separate, although similar, and I have a lot to say about that I'm not saying. But let's get into this vibe. There's too much going on. It's like chaos. So maybe someone was fucking around with some chaos magic and they didn't do something right. Do you believe in magic? If you believe in magic, then you believe in backfire. Or someone did something very, very wrong last night. Have the magic. If the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old time movie. Who screwed up royally last night? This is really bad. It's like, I don't know if they conjured something or tried to contact something, but their request will not be granted, and this thing is annoyed for being bothered. Who did this? High Priestess. Could be a Pisces. Ace of Swords. And I feel like this person was warned not to bother this entity or to ask it for stupid, petty things, but in this Pisces mind, no, this isn't a stupid, petty thing, but it is. And this entity is pissed that you fucking bothered it. Three of Coins. In your mind, this made sense to do. Ace of Coins. No, this is really important. It's not. It's probably something she could probably get on her own with practical magic as an effort. No magic at all if she would have put in some effort. But she decided to bother an entity for a petty reason. In her mind, it made sense, though, because she didn't want to do the work. And I feel like this thing is fucking annoyed. Let's get some more energy, because this is unusual to me. Of course, it's unusual. It's tarot. If it wasn't weird, it wouldn't be interesting. But this person, Queen of Cups. This is a Pisces femme. Two of Coins. I feel like she's not all there. There's no balance for her. Three of Coins is more balanced. People say Two of Coins. It's not. She just, whatever she was asking for, like I said, was stupid. Probably one of those things you could easily accomplish with just effort versus, I don't know. I just feel an energy of an entity very, very annoyed. I have Until It Sleeps by Metallica, which I haven't heard this song in a while. Magician, but she's playing with things she shouldn't have. Five of Swords. Is something wrong, incorrect, her request? Like, there's just so much off about this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get my Halloween oracle. I wasn't fully prepared, but I thought I would still be asleep early this morning. It's 7:33 when I read this. And here I am awake and reading. And I'm going to grab some of my Halloween oracle. I use these. I'll do some dark energy shorts. And I know it says Halloween, but it's just a good deck for that. And people masquerade, they pretend all year, so why not use the cards all year round? Until It Sleeps. They just said in my ear. I was totally ignoring Metallica. Just like the curse, just like the stray. Oh, good timing. This song's been playing for a bit. And I've noticed when he says just like the curse, feed it once and now it stays. This person fucked up. Pisces Femme, you stupid bitch. Let's get a dark energy card. Werewolf, exploring wildness. So this person was, I think, playing with some chaos magic, but they didn't quite understand what they were doing. And eternal love. Love is love, and it transcends physical death. So this person could have been doing a love spell. So fucking with free will. And you annoyed an entity with this shit. Maybe you called the wrong entity. I don't know what you did, but this thing is pissed, and it's gonna... It hates you so bad. It holds you, so hold me until it sleeps. Yeah, this thing is gonna mess this chick until it gets tired of her shit, and then out. I do get an energy too of it's gonna tire of her shit very quickly. It's a very impatient being entity. Admiration. This person wanted, like, it was love spell, leveling up or something, but this thing said no. Unfair. This person did it wrong. Not to mention, it's like this person's like, I can't give these things to you because the butterfly effect. You will screw up more than you gain. This thing is not for you, but this Pisces, I don't know. I also get an energy too if she knows any other practitioners, if she's friends with any or in a group. I feel like they even told her don't do this, so she did this by herself. And now it stains you so bad. So she didn't listen to anybody. Even you know, there are people who practice things I don't agree with, but if they aren't causing harm and they're advising other people to be careful, I got nothing against you. You're doing a good thing because you're advising people to be careful. And I feel like this person was advised by experienced people who maybe they might practice things I wouldn't practice, but they're also wise enough to tell people not to practice it either unless they're skilled. So I ain't got nothing against you if you're doing the right thing while doing things that maybe I wouldn't do. And these people were wise enough to tell her, this is not for you, do not do this. And she's like, no. I'm a crackhead. Let me fuck up. And they're like, all right. Because you can't stop somebody. You can try to tell them, but they're going to do what they want to do. This Pisces fucked up so bad. Fatal attraction. Like I said, people told her, and she was like, no. I need to fuck up. And the dirt still stains me. So wash me clean. I'll tear me open, make you gone. No longer will you hurt anyone. Whatever it is, whatever she's asking for, I don't know if it's the consequences long term, but this being, or this entity, not only doesn't agree with, but she, I don't know what to call the entity, and I'm not trying to disrespect it, I just don't know. I don't know its pronouns. I'm sorry, I just heard laughter in my head. And it's not mine, and yeah, that sounds crazy, but I channel energy. It's annoyed with the request. All aboard! I have Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. Good fucking morning to me, man. That's what I needed. I was him yelling in my ear this morning, and then me doing it again, too. This thing now, whatever it is, this thing's gonna just, like, drive her crazy for a few days till she's kaput. Incapacitated in some sort of sorts. It annoyed her with the request, but this being also sees the long-term consequences of whatever she's asking, and it's not good. So it's like, oh, fuck no, this bitch is nuts. This is all bad. So, I mean, like I said, there are some beings and people that may participate in things I don't agree with. However, in this case, they are doing the right thing. Some of the practitioners advise this one to leave the entity alone and told her, this isn't for you, don't do it. And she still did it. And then the entity was like, nah, I'm not doing this fucked up shit. You're an idiot. You did not break me. To me, I really think the divine tried to tell this Pisces Femme to leave it alone. And then practitioners told her, leave it alone. And the entity is like, bitch, you were warned 2 times. This is the third and final out. 3 strikes, you're out. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. So her brain might be going first, mental illness, and then she's just gonna. I think her could splat, so she could fall. But it could also just be a spiritual thing because of what she's done and how she actually goes out. Could be actually to a fall. I understand you better now. We are not right for each other. This entity, the request was denied immediately, even long before she did the ritual. I think if this being, and I think other being, I don't know, whatever it is, the divine in general, told her to leave this being alone. And when she was like, no, I'm going to do the worst. And they're like, all right. And then that's all that happened. I hope you see you again sometime. I wish you would come back. There's no coming back from this. This lady is kaput splat. I do get an energy of a fall. So because she did fall spiritually, I just accidentally smacked my computer. That's cool. But I also feel like an actual physical fall is what's gonna take her out. I don't know if it's downstairs or just one step slips weird and then cracks her head open. Maybe something falls on her. I can't tell. I don't want to tell you what I see. It's just I see a body falling, and it looks like the Queen of Cups card, because I don't know what this person actually looks like. Where did it go? I know I pulled it. It's like Amelie, from Amelie, because this is the movie tarot. I just got a new deck, because my King of Cups came at the true death. He ripped in half during a reading. But I still haven't posted, because I'm afraid to listen back to it. It feels horrible, and sometimes it does take me a bit. Even if I just say mean shit through a crime reading, they're still really hard, you know? But this one, I just see blood on her head, and she falls, and then chaos, and 4 of coins. Like she should be stable. It's like a fall in a stupid way. Like I don't even feel like she trips over anything but her own fucking feet, or you know what I mean? It's not like there's a wet floor and she slips on. You know, you can understand ways people fall. Like if there's an obstruction, if there's a wet floor, if you trip over something, you fall. But it's almost like she just trips over. She just fucking falls. I've seen that happen to people. Oh my god. There was one time. It was so funny. Give me a minute. Knight of Cups. She went from a Queen Knight of Cups. She just apparently just fucking falls straight. She's walking fine, and then 5 of Wands going off the rails on a crazy train, fall down the stairs off a railing, whatever. Anyway, let me tell this story real quick. Whatever it is, some Pisces fucked around. She found out she bothered an entity that didn't want to be bothered. She was warned. She kept going. The thing's just gonna fucking push her off. Fall in energy, physically and spiritually. Anyway, my story. This guy just fell over, and what made it funny was there was another old woman there, and her reaction made his fall about 100 times funnier. So I was in Colorado. I was in Denver. And I was just staying there for a few days. Rolling Stones were playing. A friend said, "Hey, I have a ticket. If you can get yourself to Denver, I'll give you the ticket." And I was like, "I'm in Denver. I'm coming to Denver." I'd always wanted to go because just Colorado looks so beautiful. And then the airport's so fucking weird. I'm like, I gotta see this shit. And I always wanted to see the Rolling Stones. 3 birds, 1 stone. The whole experience was bizarre. I'm not gonna tell you about it. I'm Jaded by Aerosmith. Anyway. So we're just walking down this street with my friend, and it's downtown. They have a beautiful downtown touristy area. It's just gorgeous. But this guy is just kind of standing there, and he's on a bicycle. And he's holding up the bike, but he's just standing there. He's not moving. And I forget what we were waiting for. We were sitting there waiting for something because we weren't crossing the street anyway. And then he just falls over, and there was no like kind of wobbling, no stumbling. He wasn't like getting ready to ride and just fell. He was just standing there, and he just goes boop. And there was this old lady over here sitting in a chair, and she just lost it, cracking up. And that's what made me laugh more, like than him falling. Like he seemed all right. You know, he wasn't too bad hurt, other than his pride. But she laughed so loud and so hard. She goes, "I'm sorry, but that was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen." And then she said that, and oh my god, I love her. She was amazing. That her reaction was so pure and honest. he was clearly fine. I do feel like if he had been seriously hurt, she wouldn't have laughed so much, but he was clearly fine, so it makes a difference. And this, though, I don't think she's gonna be fine. I thought I was gonna end it with it's not the best story, but, like, sometimes it's not always the incident that gets your attention, it's the reaction to it. Maybe someone at first thinks she's just playing, because there's no way anyone could hurt themselves like that, and then they do. And no one can explain it. Like, this guy just fucking fell. He didn't appear drunk, but I don't know what he took. He just fell, like... I'm sorry, I keep picturing that woman. She was so cool. She made me so happy. I feel like that's like gonna be me when I'm old. And I'm like, I don't know, I just... But 3 of Swords. This person's ending. It's one of those things. He just said in my ear, everything you see is a blur. Mama, baby blue. Black and blue. It's one of those things. It's like, there's no way someone could possibly hurt themselves that way, and this person ends up dying from it.